Hey there, what's up, Leo? Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your first half of May 2019 general reading. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and I do Zodiac Tarot readings, and I also post a video every Monday on a metaphysical topic where we just kind of chat on something cool. So if you're into that, I have a link for the playlist of the Metaphysical Monday videos in the description box below. And if you are interested, the next Metaphysical Monday topic, I believe, is new moon, because we have a new moon coming up pretty soon here, and kind of creating a new moon ritual for yourself. So if you're interested, make sure you hit subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified when those videos come out. So let's get started. I already started shuffling, but while I shuffle, I do want to mention that this is a general reading, so I'll be connecting to energies all over the place. There'll be messages for multiple people. So if something doesn't resonate for you, then it's meant for somebody else. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest for them. All right, last shuffle. The bottom of the deck is going to be the overall energy influencing this reading. And since we don't have a question to go off of, and we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. All right, so we have some movement. We have you moving on to something. Something is either coming in pretty quick or you're getting the hell out of there pretty quick. Let's see. What is Leo? Oh, goodness. What is Leo dealing with right now? Right now. What's Leo got? All right, so we had a jumper. We had the Nine of Cauldrons. The world is what flipped out of the deck. And then we had the Nine of Cauldrons. And another shuffle. Yes. And the Five of Rods. Okay, so we have the Five of Rods. The world is what flipped out of the deck. And the Nine of Cauldrons. Okay, so right now it looks like you're feeling pretty satisfied. I wouldn't say super happy, elated, anything like that, but you're feeling satisfied. You're not really thirsting for emotion. You're feeling okay with where you're at. But also I see some things coming in right now, some things that are going on pretty good for you. But then I also see a little bit of conflict. So I feel like there's, this is not really internal. This is something going on around you in your physical arena. Not really, I don't feel like involving you, but maybe something that you see but aren't really engaging in. And I think that's because you already have some stuff going on and you don't really want to drag yourself down. I don't know if I showed you the card. I think I did, but just in case I didn't, this is our Nine of Cauldrons. He's pretty happy. He's got food and drink, and he's got what he needs. And that's, he's satisfied, but it's not 10 of Cups happy. All right, so let's see. So that's what I feel is kind of going on for you at the moment, or just in the recent past. I feel like you've got some good things going on, and you're kind of staying out of the drama right now. You're kind of ignoring chaos, ignoring drama, ignoring the fight. There's people kind of arguing around you, but you're not interested in participating in that because you're kind of distracted with your own self-worth and what's going on for you, and kind of how everything has been great for you lately. So what's coming up? Let's see what's coming up in the near future for Leo. Near future for Leo, May 2019. Some temptation. This is the Devil card. So possibly some unhealthy attachments, addictions. Ooh, hi. I think my camera wanted me to show you that picture again. That's why it did that. So maybe some unhealthy attachments, some possibly addiction, overindulgence. Possibly you're really good with what's going on here, so you're kind of maybe taking it up a notch that you probably shouldn't be. All right, what else is near future for Leo? Near future for Leo. Then we have another 9 here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. So again, this is kind of luxury, comfort, luxury, satisfaction financially. You're okay with your job right now, and you're just kind of you're absorbing and taking in the good stuff that's going on. But I feel like I don't really like this coming in the near future. So maybe take that as a warning to watch your indulgences. Make sure you're not overindulging to the point where it becomes habitual. Or if there's even a person that maybe you feel like you are spending a lot of time with, don't let that influence you in any kind of negative ways. I feel like I'm kind of connecting with somebody that you're doing really good financially, you're doing really good emotionally, you're pretty satisfied with how you feel about yourself, but you're spending time with someone that's not really that good for you, and it doesn't seem like you really notice this. I feel like you're kind of you're in la la land right now. Allowing yourself to be kind of taken for a ride is the phrase. You're being taken for a ride is what I'm hearing. So I feel like just watch out for that. Watch out for any temptations, things that maybe look too good to be true. But near future, I feel like you're whatever this movement is that came up in the beginning, I feel like you're okay with it. You're allowing yourself to receive whatever is coming your way. I do feel like this is something coming in for you fast. Something pretty quick is coming in. But with this card being right next to it, I feel like it might be too fast, too much too fast is what I'm hearing. Too much too fast. Just watch for things to happen too quickly and too much, and to excess is the phrase. Don't take it to excess. So let's see, what advice do we have for Leo? Advice for Leo, May 2019. Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords. This is kind of just being done with it. Let's see. Advice. More advice for Leo. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. That one wanted to be on top. And the Three of Cauldrons. Okay, so this is our advice. I'll put these together down here and kind of run by what I'm feeling from these cards. We had the Ten of Swords first, and then we had the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cauldrons. Okay, so I feel like there's a person that you should be. There's a person that should be around you more. So there is somebody else that you should be that should be around you coming in. Is this somebody there? And I need a clarification on this. Who is this page? Is this Page of Pentacles? Somebody they know already, yes or no? The Emperor. Okay, I feel like it's somebody you already know. Woo! The card wanted to go back into the deck. It was just a quick appearance, please. The Emperor, I feel like it's somebody that you already know, somebody that you are kind of afraid to approach. I feel like now is a good time to approach this person. Somebody possibly at work. I feel like somebody at work or school. This is Pentacles are learning, financial, career. If there's somebody that you see when you're outdoors, I feel like there's somebody that's connecting that is does some outdoor stuff, and that's the only time you see somebody. Somebody that you maybe you're in a kind of a friend group where you go hiking, or you do some kind of outdoor activity, volunteer work, something outdoors, park. Maybe there's somebody that you volunteer picking up trash at the park with, is the imagery I'm getting. I don't necessarily know if it's that specific, but the pictures that I'm seeing are in the grass, in a grassy area, kind of picking up trash. So if there's like a group that you're in where you do something outdoorsy together, you hike, you play a sport that's outdoors, or you do some kind of volunteer work that's outdoors, something in that area, that there's a person that you already know that you kind of look up or are afraid to approach. That person is going to be good for you. So I feel like now is the time to go ahead and approach this person. But right now you need to stay out of your head a little bit. This is kind of, to me, this card, at least from this deck, because this deck represents it a little bit differently than other decks. To me, this is kind of like pretending. This is like pretending to be dead just so people will leave you alone. I feel like that is kind of something that you need to do, something that you can be done with something. There's something that you need to just, you're done with it. You don't want to think about it anymore. You don't want to be bothered with it anymore. So whatever that is, it's okay to not handle that anymore. Not deal with something. There's something in your life that you've kind of been hiding from, and it's okay to just drop that, really. But also, then this kind of confirms, I didn't really, touch on that card. Friends, celebrating, growth. It's just kind of like a celebration, having fun. So I feel like maybe this is where you see this person. There's something that you do with this person that you enjoy. But that person is somebody that you should be connecting with, and maybe talking to or hanging out with a little bit more. And maybe that will keep you from finding yourself lost in this temptation. Okay. So, I feel like you have a lot good going on for you right now, and even coming up in the near future, but there is something that you do need to be aware of and be mindful of in your near future, with some kind of temptation or unhealthy overindulgence is what I'm getting for the majority of you. There may be a small portion that are maybe having too much fun, and that if you're not careful and you're not cognizant of the amount that you're taking in, I feel like there's some alcohol or some type of drug that maybe, it's getting legal in a lot of states. Maybe you're overdoing it just a little bit, and that you should kind of be mindful of that. So, and then we have some advice that is really, there's a person that you need to be connecting with, and there's somebody maybe in a friend circle, maybe somebody that is going to show up at a party that you don't really see very often, but you do know them, and you have been afraid to approach them. But now is a good time to go ahead and approach that person. I don't necessarily feel this as a romantic thing. For some of you, it may be, but there's something that you're also that you can go ahead and be done with. So whatever it is, let me get another card. What is Leo done with? What is this Ten of Swords? What is Leo done with? Page of Swords. Okay, so possibly a person. There we go. Possibly a person that you're done with that is kind of sharp with you. I'm getting sharp tongue. Somebody that maybe you feel is lying to you, be done with them. Somebody that's not very, that doesn't speak very highly of others around you is what's coming in for me. There's maybe somebody that kind of talks crap on others to you, and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. So, and I feel like maybe that has also something to do with this conflict that you're avoiding and staying out of. Continue to stay out of that conflict. Whoever this person is, it's time to just start ignoring them and not really deal with them anymore. So somebody to cut out of your life, to replace. I would say this person will replace this person. So there's somebody new coming into your friend circle, and somebody that you should be saying goodbye to. So thank you so much for sticking with me. If you have any questions, you would like some clarification on any of the cards, please leave a comment below. Make sure you hit that subscribe and the notification bell so you get notified when the Metaphysical Monday posts come out. And don't forget to check the link in the description box if you're interested in checking those videos out. So thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you again in the next video. Thank you, and as always, have a blessed day.